Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Max anywhere.
Wow, was that my cue? It was kind of like a dip in the old whatever. Hey, from the 63rd Annual Autorama at the George R. Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston, baby. It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Coming up, a celebrity at this year's show.
What?
He's in the house. Later, a look at the automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We always need more Jeff Zekin and a special rare appearance by none other than his honor, his the main man right here, our chief engineer David Ainsley. We thank you for joining us today. Yeah. So this is the bonus hour of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Normally we'd be not on the air at this time. We'd be
drinking.
We'd be drinking.
Yeah, baby.
And eating hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
But right now we're not. But we are here.
No, because we're here with Noel G. Noel G.
Yay.
Better known as Hector from the Fast and Furious movies.
There you go.
What up? How you guys doing?
What's going on?
I already like the vibe, man. I'm already with it. What's up?
That's it.
Where are you from? House, man.
Where are you
Chilling.
from?
You should have been here at 6.
You're Ricky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was it worse then or what? Is this the calm down part or what's going on?
We're getting tired and going
all
down.
right.
Yeah, we've got a whole tray of hot dogs coming this way because they know I'm ready.
I'm not mad at a hot dog. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Until you see how it's made, then
So
you
you're
don't
an
want it
LA
no more.
guy.
Don't look.
You're an LA guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All your life?
What's popping? Yeah.
Okay, good. And so do you ever make it to Houston other than this show?
Yeah, no. I love Texas, man. I've been to Houston a lot of times, man. I love it. I was actually out here just about 6-7 months ago for the Lowrider show.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. So I come out here quite a bit, man.
That's good.
Texas is like my second home. So
That's
I love it. Actually, my third home. Las Vegas is my second home.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Speaking of lowriders, man, they got a heck of a show here.
Oh, yeah. They got, yeah.
This is the biggest it's ever been.
This
and they
is
got
crazy.
some really cool cars over there.
Oh, I already know. I'm already loving a lot of the cars I've seen already. They're off the hook.
So how did you get into the movie business?
Literally, it was a right place, right time story. It was kind of funny. I went with this girl to an acting class. Never thought about acting a day in my life. I'm just running the streets, acting a fool. And what ended up happening was, it was like, and to win the lottery, you either got to be Mexican or over 70 years old. One of the two, right? That's how it works, right?
That's it.
So I was literally right place, right time. And there was a producer who was sitting in class that day, was scouting talent. Comes up to me and he says, hey, you want to be in a Taco Bell commercial? And I thought he was on some whatever stuff. So I gave him my number. It ended up being real. 2 weeks later, I'm in a Taco Bell commercial at the age of 15 years old. It was the first thing I ever did in my life. And the rest was history from there.
So you were with the little dog?
No, I know, right? Everyone always says that. I wasn't the little dog.
No, you were with the little dog.
No.
So do you get a lifetime supply of Taco Bell now?
I don't even like Taco Bell, man. I'm not even a fan of Taco Bell.
We're moving on.
That's fake Mexican food, man. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
So that's how it kicked off. But it was funny because at the time when I did the commercial, I didn't know about residual checks. I was ignorant to that. I was 15 years old. I thought you got to work to get paid.
Right, of course.
So when I started getting all these checks, I thought it was a computer mess up. But I was cashing them because, I had my story for court. I had my story for court. They kept on paying me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
no return address.
So when it got a little weird, I called up the dude and I said, why I keep on getting paid for this commercial? And he goes, no, that's how actors get paid. I said, what? I said, well, I want to be an actor. So that's how it
Mailbox
kicked off.
money.
Yeah, it was like winning a baby lottery.
Did you have an agent for the Taco Bell
No, I didn't
commercial?
have an agent at the time. I came in cold turkey to the game, And then
did they make you join the union?
Yeah, I had to
right
join,
away.
I got Taft-Hartley at the time, but I didn't understand any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't find out until later. So at that time, they Taft-Hartley me for the commercial or whatever, which is what I found out later. Then I wasn't a part of the union, and then I had to rejoin because I didn't pay at the time. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And but it was funny. So I asked the homie. I was like, man, if that's how you get paid, I was like, let's do this some more. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this works for me, right?
So Can I get a job at Pollo Loco?
Exactly, man. I'm trying to get a good job, bro. I'm trying to make a career, I got tired of standing in front of Home Depot. So
Ching.
I'm playing. But yeah, so that's how it kicked off.
That's good. How many of these Fast and Furious you been in now?
2 of them. I was in 1 and 7.
1 and 7.
Yeah, so they're making Fast and Furious a television series now. I'm coming back to that.
Are you?
very cool.
Congratulations.
So they're going to make it a TV series, so that's going to be
great.
cool. Yeah. So Fast and Furious is crazy. It's the most money-making franchise for Universal Studios. So Universal Studios hasn't done any other movie that has made more money for them than Fast and the Furious.
And dude, it's all about the cars.
I hear they're writing in a car talk show in one of the scenes that you're
Well,
going to be in.
just to keep it real, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Fast and the Furious no more. You know what I mean? It got too superhero for me. It got a little too Marvel.
But you still get residuals.
Oh, I like it. I'm a fan of the check. I'm just saying a fan of it got too.
Storyline got a little out there.
I tell people if they like Marvel superhero movies, then they still love Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the first one, the original, because that's the original. You know what I'm saying? And I admit this openly. I don't care. But how do you go from racing cars to saving the world? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just kind of got a little out there for me. But, yeah, so that's just my honest opinion.
We do it 3 hours every Saturday. Saving the world. We do.
Yeah, right here.
I ain't mad at you. I'm with a bunch of Supermans. That works.
That's exactly right.
All right.
Have you ever seen the movie The Hollywood Knights?
No, I never seen it. I never even heard of it. What's that about?
That would be something on a lonely Tuesday night to watch.
Is that what we're gonna do when we're eating the hot dogs and drinking the beer? You gonna show it on the big screen in the backyard?
And
or
he's
what?
going to recite all
Well,
of
I mean,
it.
Okay.
Since you're from L.A.
What year was that movie made?
1980, something were in there.
What's the movie where they recite?
I was 5 years old at that time, bro.
That's okay. You would appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Please do.
I probably would because a lot of the old stuff that was made before the new stuff is better anyway. So.
Well, this is the Hollywood Knights, KNIGHTS. It's a car club in Hollywood. Halloween night 1965. I think that you would appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're taking me back to when TV was black and white, bro.
That's right.
Is it a silent film?
No, pretty much.
That's what I want to know,
He
bro.
first heard it on the radio before they actually made TV.
I was like, is Alfred Hitchcock have a cameo in there? What's going on? Yeah,
Vincent Price.
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
What's the show where they act out the participants act out the movie?
Where they do the voices?
Yeah.
over the movie? I know what show you're talking about.
He
I don't know
does
the name
that.
of it,
He
though.
does that to that show.
Does? Oh, okay.
The
That's
Hollywood
hilarious.
Lawrence.
Lawrence
of
we go.
Arabia.
Don't get him started.
With the Turkish.
So are you?
That's hilarious.
Are you a car guy, or?
I'm a car guy, not a car guy, but I'm a car guy though. I
So
do
what
like
kind of car do you drive? What kind of cars do you have?
Hondas, Toyotas, those are some of my favorite cars,
Yeah?
man. Yeah, you know, this is so sad to say, but I just got to be real, and real is real, and I tell the truth, and even if the truth cuts a little bit, I will not drive an American-made car. I just won't, man. I just can't, bro.
We understand. It's okay.
I got so many people who got American-made cars, and they got so many problems with them. You know what I mean? Toyota and Honda is my go-to, and that's it. But I love a Honda Civic still. I just got the Honda Civic Type R, so I love that car.
Have you seen
nice.
or driven the new Toyota Crown?
No, I haven't drove that one
I've
yet.
seen them.
Brand new.
Kathy looked into one.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
go check that out.
I'll look into
That's
that.
kind of like the Avalon replacement.
Well,
Isn't it?
yeah, but
maybe.
it's not. It's a
Upscale
real
big
honest
sedan.
Toyota from Japan, and it's supposed to. I haven't seen it or driven.
I just
I've
like
seen it, but I
anything
haven't
not
driven it.
American made.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
stay
saying.
with your R-Type and you'll be happy.
Yeah. No, I like it already. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I am a car guy though. I'm Mexican. I could start cars without keys. You know what I'm saying? We got ways around things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing. I read about it somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard that story. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Got a garage full of Hyundais. Huh?
Hondas. Yeah.
So you're here.
You know what? Okay, I'll give you a movie real quick. I'll give you a movie and take it back. If you guys watch this, or you watch that movie with Michael Keaton, what's it called? Gung Ho. Was it Gung Ho?
It's an old one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Come on, that was a good movie, bro. That's taking you back to the day right there. That was with Michael Keaton. You haven't seen that movie?
I probably have, but now at my age, I've forgotten everything.
Oh, man.
You'll
Okay.
forget this in 20 minutes.
Will he? That's all good.
So you're here to the show early today, or?
Yeah. We're hanging out early. I'll be here
Good.
pretty much all day chilling. So they got me on the stage over here. Anybody want to come through,
Sure.
get a picture,
this
buy
afternoon,
some collectible
2
stuff?
to 5, I think it is.
No,
Yeah.
I'll be here a
Yeah,
little.
but I mean on the stage. I think it's scheduled for 2
but
to
I'll
5.
be here a little longer though. So I'm all right. What's up, Larry? Chilling. So I'll be here a little longer.
Yeah,
Well, we
that's great.
appreciate you
joining us.
No,
for
it's love,
a
man.
quick
So
shot.
this is Wheel Time. This is the Wheel Time podcast right here?
Yep.
This is it.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
That's
man.
it.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
well, our
40
worldwide
countries.
broadcast here.
Oh,
Yeah, you,
wow.
you get back
countries.
to L.A. and you get to feeling kind of lonesome for Houston. Saturday mornings, 8 to 11 Central Time.
I got you.
We're there on iHeartRadio.
And if you miss that, then you got all the podcasts too.
And
Okay.
there is no residual checks for this appearance.
Oh, what?
Zero.
What kind of place is this? I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro.
No, but
thought
we do have some good chili dogs.
Yeah,
now.
right
They'll
there.
take you down there.
I thought there was some paperwork involved. What's going on, man?
Yeah, what'd you join the union for, right?
I know, right? What's this world coming to, man? What kind of place do we live in?
Yeah,
Exactly.
where's the agent? Show me my agent.
Do you
Get
know
my
this
agent
guy
in.
here?
Huh? This is my boy, man. He picked me up at the airport. That's
Yes.
the man right there.
He
Larry is the man.
I know, Larry Way.
Take care of me, bro.
He's been with us since the very beginning, since we started doing the car show here. Oh my gosh, Larry, what's it been? 10 years?
11.
10 years, I
11.
think. Yeah, something like that.
That's
If
the
I
man
ever
right
fly
there.
into Canada, he's picking me up at the airport.
Oh, he hooked it up. He hooked it up.
Yeah.
Nah, they've been taking care of me, man. I thank them for the hospitality and everything that's been going on. I'm having fun already. It's a cool show, man.
These are great people, and
Yeah.
all the people here, you're gonna go. Yeah, I like this a lot. You ever go to the LA Auto Show?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Yeah. You ever go to the Peterson Museum?
No, I never been there yet, man. That's a place that's probably on the bucket list though, that I got to go to.
Yeah. Even though you don't
Yeah.
like American,
No,
they
no,
got
I-
other cars in there. But
Yeah,
it's,
no, I know. That's a place I probably got to go check out. I've been to a lot of car museums, but not that one yet.
Have you met Jay Leno? Have you been to his garage?
I just did a show with Jay Leno.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
We just did a show about just a month ago. We did a show for Hot Wheels.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was a part of that. Me and Jay Leno were the main judges for
They
the cars
filmed,
out there.
they filmed a segment in Houston.
They had,
yeah.
oh, did
Smart
they?
Financial, I think, had that.
Well,
No, or
yes,
Epic,
as a
Epic
matter of
Center.
fact, the
Epic
high
Center.
school team won the competition. We're going to have them on here in another week or two.
Yeah.
I've sent Mr. Mars the information.
So that was just a month ago. You could pass that down.
Oh, yeah.
That was just literally a month ago with Jay Leno doing the show.
Yep.
Oh, that's
He's-
great, man.
He's truly a car guy.
Put it on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
He's
Most
a car
definitely.
fanatic.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, you would think he built some of the cars himself. That
Well,
guy's
yeah.
such a car guy.
Well, how is he doing? Because if you were just with him a couple of weeks ago, that was after he got burned pretty bad.
He's doing really well. I tripped out. You know, that guy's 73 years old and still
Careful.
pushing, man. He's still pushing. He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
saying no. His energy, just the way he is and everything, cool cat, man. I had a good time with Jay.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that, the burn situation, whatever. But no, he was doing good that time, and nothing was wrong.
That's good.
Yeah, his health is perfect.
That's good. How did you get that gig? How did you get involved in that?
So I know the Hot Wheel guys, Brian and all of them over
Yes.
there. Yeah, you know Brian?
We talked to him on the phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, so they're actually making my car from the movie.
Are they?
Yeah, so that's how this all got started. So it's coming out in 2025, but it's going to be the Hector Honda Civic, the one that I drove in part one. So
wow.
it's coming out.
How
So-
cool is
That's
that?
cool.
How does that
Yeah.
make you feel?
So I'm excited.
No kidding.
The only company who did my car was Revving, and they're not around no more. And then Jada's jumping on board now because Hot Wheels jumped on board, so I'm excited about that.
Very cool.
I didn't understand why they didn't do
Does
it
that
to
come
begin
with
with
residual
because
checks too?
I know, right? I'm gonna find out when I sign the paperwork. But you know what's funny though is I'm surprised they didn't do the car earlier because Hondas are very popular cars.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
anytime there's a Honda and the Hot Wheels stack, that's one of the first go-tos. Everybody's trying to grab that car. And there's a lot of rare ones out there now that, you know, used to be $1, but they're now up in like $50, $100.
It's remarkable how the value of those cars have elevated for specific ones.
And it was the most popular car that was affordable, and it looked nice, and you had a nice car. The only reason why it was made so much fun of is because everybody and their mom had that car.
Right.
That was it. But if everybody and their mom
the
didn't,
mom.
yeah, and everybody of their mom didn't have that car, but it was the most reliable, most dependable. You know, when
And still are.
oh, exactly, and they still hold their value to this day. You know, and they're just very nice cars. It's like the cheapest, nicest car you can get.
You know,
And that's why they're so popular.
It's really not any different today than it was when we were teenagers. We got the hand-me-downs, the Honda Civics or whatever they were from mom or dad or whoever. We hopped them up. We, put wheels on them. We did our own thing with it. It's the same thing today as it was back then, just different cars.
Right, and just a little more.
Dependable.
Yeah.
Reliable.
He saved me on that one. I was sinking for a minute, but you got it, bro.
Yeah.
You threw in the life raft, bro.
I
Good
did.
looking out.
So
bro.
what do you think of this show? So
No.
you haven't been here long today, but
Yeah,
Have you
I've
got
only
to see
been here
much?
an hour. Let me get my feet wet, but I'm
Yeah,
loving it already.
exactly.
I walked in, I saw the cars that were set up. Very nice rides, man. Very nice. I'm like, I don't even want to fly back home. I'll just drive one home. You know
There
what
you
I mean? But no, a lot of the cars here are plush, man. I'm loving it already.
How do you like the culture? Because obviously you've been thrown into it.
The car
Yeah,
culture.
The whole car culture thing.
No, you know what I like about the culture, man? So I'll give you something about Fast and the Furious that a lot of people don't think about. Fast and Furious was one of the first movies ever to put Mexican, black, white, and Asian people together, the culture together, all the races together because of
The cars.
the cars.
Yeah.
And the cars were the heart of it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I loved about that movie, too, is the barriers that it broke cultural-wise, meaning that we had all the races in there, but it didn't matter what race you were.
No.
Everybody just had love for the cars,
That's
and that's
correct.
how it is.
That's right.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
was the common bond.
Yeah, and I always say it's an individual thing. Of course, you got haters and lovers and whatever, but you know
You have
it's-
that everywhere, though.
No, that's why I say
Yeah, who
that's why I
cares,
say
yeah.
it's an individual thing.
so
that's
with,
why I say that.
with the movie, do you do your own stunts? Because Don could probably be your stunt driver.
Nah, they don't let you do a lot of the stunts yourself because if you get injured, then there goes the whole movie, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So a lot of actors, even who want to do their own stunts, they're not allowed to because it just could ruin the movie if you get hurt.
Not in the day like the Paul Newmans and all that. The
Yeah,
driving.
back then they
Steve
didn't.
McQueen.
Steve
driving
McQueen,
around.
You get a
Yeah.
little more clever as you go on in the years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they don't really allow us to really drive the cars like that. They do when you're offset though, and you're learning and they're teaching you the stunts or whatever have you. And you could do some stuff in the movie, but they don't really let you go to the extent because again, if you get hurt, then they're
Keep you
screwed.
safe,
Yeah.
You know.
So what about the cars that were featured in the movies? What happens to those?
Well, you know what was funny? So when I was a kid, man, I'd make this super short and quick. When I was a kid, I remember I was on the tram at Universal Studios, and they showed us the Knight Rider car, and there was like 50 of them. And I was like, what? You mean one car doesn't do the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? I felt like I got ripped off as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But then it was funny. So Fast and the Furious, I already knew what I was walking into is my point. But there's 10 cars of this, 10 cars of that, because one needs to go fast, one is the show car, one needs to explode, one needs to crash, all these different things or whatever. So now it doesn't bother me, you know. But when I was a kid, yeah, I was pissed off when I found out about that. I was like, what do you mean? And I was in Dukes of Hazzard too, you know, and it was funny. Like the Dukes of Hazzard, every car that jumped was totaled and gone.
Yeah, you could see the car bend.
Yeah,
when it hits
people
the
don't
ground.
know that. You know what I mean? So there's the car for that, and then there's so there was like over like it sounds insane to say, but it was over like 5,000 Dukes of Hazzard cars that and the Fast and Furious cars, same thing. So there's one there, and then you got which one was screen used and which one we didn't get to that wasn't used. You know what I'm saying? So there's all these factors that are involved that you got to think
So
about.
you don't have one of those at home in your garage?
Well, I'm actually doing a rebuild right now of the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
That's the one that
Okay.
the
Yeah,
Hot Wheels is going to do.
No, they're
No,
doing
he's
my
doing
Honda.
Your Honda.
The Honda.
That's Paul Walker's car.
Gotcha.
That's the most popular car in the series because that was the first car ever shown in Fast and the Furious. The green Mitsubishi
Yeah, it was the
Eclipse.
bright green with the
Right.
silver, and yeah, it was
No
really
sunroof, no nothing, man. So they're making that, yeah.
Very
Here's a
cool.
funny story about that car. To make it easier on the gear shifting, they made it an automatic. It was a stick, and they made it an automatic to make it easier to drive.
For the
So-
actors.
Yeah. So really, when it looked like he was changing the stick shift, it wasn't. It was an automatic. Those are Hollywood tricks for you right there.
I taught my
No
daughter
close-up.
how to drive a stick shift when
Just
she was
ruined the whole
15.
series
That's
for
cool.
me.
That's what my dad did. That's how I was able to drive a stick before an automatic.
I
so.
can't watch it now knowing that.
No, yeah, that's right.
I
You
ruined the whole
ruined-
movie.
You did.
Well,
The
there
whole
goes-
series.
There goes my residual check.
Fast and Furious 62 is going to be out.
I wouldn't be surprised if I think Fast and Furious Part 11 is cars underwater. Part Fast and Furious 12 is cars meet dinosaurs. And then no, I'm just kidding. That's where it's going, bro.
That's where they
where-
put the Car Talk show in.
That's
is
where
that
it,
one.
that's where
God.
it's getting ridiculous.
James
It's getting
Bond went to the
ridiculous.
moon, so you know. why
They
not?
went to space in Part 9. Like, get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? I was
They
like,
took his Lotus underwater.
that's when I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done.
Oh, well, it's been a real pleasure to talk to you. And,
Very much so.
lots of fun. And you're one of our car guys now.
No, it's
So-
all love, man. Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
man. If you guys want to keep up with me on Actor Noel G. That's my Instagram, Actor Noel G. hit me up there if you guys want to keep up. And much love. Thanks for having me on the show. You guys are fun, bro.
And
We'll go get hot dogs later.
Tell everyone what time are you going to be on stage here?
I'm going to go right now. I'm going to be on stage right now, and I'll be there for a while, just,
Yeah, and then
Hanging
again,
out.
this afternoon, Larry said you were going to be there from 2 to 5. So
Okay, there it
for
is.
people
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
in this afternoon, that's where they
Yeah,
can
but
find
I'll
you.
be there. I'll even be there maybe a little longer than that because I like to hang out and I like to hang and chill with the people.
Well,
so
you
I'll
know,
probably
you're
be
in
there.
town, you might as well.
Yeah. It's
And
either.
you have your bodyguard with you.
It's either. Yeah, she's gangster. Don't let her fool you, bro. She knows that Cobra Kai stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
So my son has a question. Did you got to spoon the engine?
The 3-spoon engines. Yeah, that's the most famous question that I get.
Oh, okay.
You're.
He was saying I'm gangster, and I'm like, yeah, it's 'cause I'm from Texas.
Oh, she's from Texas. That's why she's gangster.
Gangster
There
from
you go.
Texas.
You better
That's
watch
it.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's funny. I get that question all the time. The 3-spoon engines. Yeah, I didn't bring it with me. I flew in, so I didn't drive it in. Yeah, but I get that question 24/7. I don't think there's a day I left the house where I don't hear about the spoon engines. So it's all good.
What is that? That's my son's question. So.
Yeah, it's the spoon engines, the ones in the Honda Civic that I buy. So I go into the store and I go to order, and so they think that I'm the bad guy in the movie, but you find out I'm actually the good guy. Yeah.
Love it.
So that's it.
Noel G, thank you, buddy.
No,
Very
man,
much
it's
so.
much love, man. You guys are
Appreciate
cool, man. Love you guys. Thank you guys once again for having me, and hope to catch up with you guys again
Yep.
soon.
Well,
Yep.
please
Thanks, man.
do.
We
Much
appreciate
love, much
you.
love, much
Thanks,
love,
sir.
much love. Much love.
Be safe.
Much love. Much love.
Yes, thank you. Conrad, you know,
I don't know if I could follow that, but
No,
I'll
you
try.
can't, but yes, please try.
Well,
So we got the car clinic. This is a feature that we do on our regular show every Saturday live, and that show airs from 8 to 11. Today, this is the bonus hour, or as I put on the sheet here, extra. It's the extra hour.
Extra.
Extra.
Well-
So why don't you do the car clinic for us?
Well, because here in our display is a Mr. Norm Mopar.
yes, a very rare car.
Very rare car. And to the Mopar people, they know what a Mr. Norm car is.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Norm was one of those dealers that were modifying production cars.
Like Yenko.
Yeah, and there were a number of other dealers out there that were doing those modifications. You know, one you hear about was Dick Harrell. He stands out as perhaps the one with the largest impact on the idea of dealer modified cars. You know, he both drove cars and raced cars. He started his love for cars and building cars as an Army helicopter mechanic, and that gave him his first taste of drag racing. He actually drove a 56 Chevy at the tracks, and he campaigned if you remember the 63 Z11 Chevrolet full Impalas with the 427
Yes,
Z11 motor in it.
right?
So he had campaigned one of that and kind of got well known in the world of Chevrolet. And Dick was worked for Nicky Chevrolet in Chicago, where he helped the dealership develop and market the 427 powered Camaros. So with that connection was where that whole Copo Camaro came from, and Harold was integral part of creating the Copo Camaros. So while he was doing that for Nicky Chevrolet, he met Don Yanko, who would offer him an opportunity to go to work for him in Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania, in his speed shop, again building Copo Camaros and basically factory race cars. And
Taking a factory car, bringing it into your shop, making modifications, mainly bolt-on stuff, and maybe put an emblem on it or some side striping or whatever to make it different, to make it know that this is a special car.
And then take it straight to the track and win.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things he did. So, so Harold was involved in the Nicky Chevrolet. He was involved in the Yankos, and also Fred Gibb, who was a dealer in East St. Louis.
He also sang, too, didn't he? One of the Gibb brothers? Never mind.
No.
Andy Gibb.
That was Andy Gibb. But he was another hot rod hero, and Yanko worked for the Gibb building, again, 427 Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Vegas, and stuff. So there was a pretty good range that Harold had that kind of impact on that many of those dealers that were building those supercars of the 60s and 70s. Another dealer that was building supercars of the 60s and 70s was Royal Bobcat, which, Jeffrey probably knows. Royal Bobcat was basically at the end of Woodward Avenue up in Oakland, Michigan. And they were building hot rod Pontiacs that were of the same quality hot rod as the Yenko Camaros and stuff were. Other dealers that were out there that were building hot rod cars that had impact on the manufacturer, because Royal Bobcat had an impact on what cars Pontiac was delivering to the customer. Another one was Bob Tasca Sr., and they were the ones who actually started putting the 428 Interceptor, police Interceptor motor in Mustangs.
But that was more on the quiet side until recently modern. Now Tasca's like boom.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. But again, it was just a dealer that was building hot rods, and then all of a sudden, his connections with Ford, and then Ford starts putting that same motor in the Mustang as a production car. So, and then now you look at Tasca, funny car driver and stuff, and he's the grandson of the original one. So, and then the other one that everybody knows about is Carroll Shelby and the impact he had on Ford as well. So, lots of others, and I'll go into more depth on Shelby in a future segment.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got another minute. You got another whole minute.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
no, I'm just
you're
jacking
giving me
with
the
you.
sign if I go.
No, I know. I am
if I
giving
go,
you
I
the
get
sign.
wrong.
And you know what? There's a sign everywhere. Sign. Everywhere there's a sign. Yeah.
Hey, I make signs.
He does. Jeff makes signs.
I did want
to remind everybody that the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through iHeartRadio. Just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts at your fingertips on your favorite podcast channel. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this quick break.
Houston's finest cars are invited to another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social, Saturday, December 2nd, and you're invited too. Show off your personal pride and joy, or just stop in to see the likes of Lucid, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari, and more. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your one-stop shop for paint detailing, coatings, window tint, clear bras, and wheel repair. The Car Social is your opportunity to get a tour of this state-of-the-art facility located at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It all takes place Saturday, December 2nd, 9 to noon. This is the perfect opportunity to connect with other car enthusiasts. From BMWs to Bentleys, Corvettes to McLarens, the Car Social is a different kind of show. Talk to the owners. See Gulf Coast Auto Shield's facility. You'll be amazed. Put it on your calendar now. The Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social, Saturday, December 2nd, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. We'll see you then.
Hey, Houston! America's greatest hot rod tradition is back! Thanksgiving weekend! The O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama at the George R. Brown Convention Center. 4 action-packed days of hot rods, customs, classics, trucks, and performance cars. The ultimate lowrider showcase. Sponsored by Shorty's Hydraulics. See Lone Star Throwdowns, Texas-sized truck spread. And don't miss the traditional rod and custom section. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, see wild, high-flying freestyle motocross stunt shows. Shop the swap meet and women's world all weekend on the celebrity stage presented by Nick's Auto Repair and Classic Car Restoration. Friday, meet AEW Tag Team Superstars, the Lucha Bros. Saturday, it's Noel G, Hector from the Fast and Furious. Sunday, it's Lou Ferrigno, the original Incredible Hulk. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama this weekend at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Discount tickets at O'Reilly Auto Parts, part of the Summer Racing Equipment Show Car Series. See Autorama.com for more info.
The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Loopy Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Loopy Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Loopy's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggieland? Head to the Lupe Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupe Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupe Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts.